Most of all, for me, HIV and AIDS is not something that is just a theory or a job that I do. HIV is part of my life. I'm HIV positive. I heard I was HIV positive when I was still in seminary, that day in September in '87. And that was a huge blow to my life. I had all these questions in my heart. Why? Why me? And I was wondering, should I tell anyone? When I arrived back at my home, all my friends were sitting in my room, and the first question they asked me is, "Hey, what did the hospital say?" And at that stage, I was so shocked that I just told them, "Well, I've just heard I've got HIV." They didn't know how to react. At that stage, I was in a relationship with a girl that I really loved. She came to my room just after I told my friends, and I couldn't do anything else. I just had to tell her. She couldn't react at that moment. Eventually, I felt I can't ask this girl to marry me because she might become HIV positive herself. She will never become able to have children. I just felt it was unfair to ask that of a girl to marry me. But she said that she loved me before I became HIV positive. And the fact that I've got a virus don't change anything. My wife, after all this time, is still HIV negative. But having children was just not possible because that would have caused the risk that Liesl could have become HIV positive herself. So we did a lot of research, and then we spoke to a lot of medical people to find out, should we do this? Should we take the risk of actually trying for our own children? And luckily, within the first month that we tried, Liesl fell pregnant. 3 months later, we tested it, and she was still HIV negative. That meant that our first child was born HIV free. And so we tried again 2 years later, and Mia was born. And both these children are HIV free. So this is a hopeful story. A story that shows HIV is not necessarily a death sentence. It's a life sentence. You might have been wondering the whole time about the one question that might be in your mind. How did he get it? Be honest, is that what you might have been thinking? Well, it's not important how I got it. The fact is, I am HIV positive. But the important thing that we have to tell each other is, it is not important how someone contracted HIV. The fact is that person is in a crisis, the person needs support, needs the embracement of the people that surround him, so that he will be able to know that he's not alone in this. I experienced that support. I got it from my friends, from my family, and that's why partly I'm still here. They could have preached to me about the song that we sing in Africa that says, "What a friend we have in Jesus." But they didn't preach to me about what a friend we have in Jesus. They showed me what a Jesus we have in a friend. I encourage you to be that friend, to be the church, the body of Christ, that are willing to be there for people with HIV. We need you.